Yeah. We're late, but as you can see, I don't know where Tom is. I have no clue where Tom Grossi comedy is. So don't blame me. I was not pooping. What's this? What is this? What is this? Wrong sport.
I've been a Packer fan since I was 6 years old. And since that time, they've had a lot of ups and downs. But this Sunday, at SummerSlam, the Broncos will be our toughest test yet. Yeah, some say that they have one of the worst defenses in the league. Some are saying one of the worst defenses of all time. But
Wait, whoa.
But
Whoa.
they will be a challenge because a man that I thought was my brother betrayed me on a Bronco, a white horse. But I'm going to tell you right now, the only thing galloping to victory this Sunday will be the Green Bay Packers.
You know what? Normally I would argue with you, but you might be right. You might be right.
Thanks.
Just kidding. Suck my butt, you clown. We're going to kick your ass. We're going to kick your ass. Tom.
You think. Not in your wildest dreams. That's it. Listen, you know why we never streamed this together? You know why? Because you were afraid. Because you've been running. And you've been running all your life. But there's no more running this Sunday. This Sunday, you go down.
You think I'm afraid? I've been on the bottom. I've been at rock bottom. We just live at rock bottom. What are you going to do to hurt us more? Kill us when we're already dead?
You think.
We sleep on glass. Our toilet's full of fire. We don't get any food. Instead of water, it's pee. Yeah.
I think you're just locked in the bathroom.
Oh, you might be right.
You should probably just leave the bathroom. That's
My hell is having fire on my toilet.
Yeah, no, I mean, that sounds pretty bad. I mean, that sounds like it also could be a night after maybe some food that disagreed with you. Yeah. I know you have a sensitive tum-tum. So, like, have you been taking your meds?
It's just indigestion. You're right.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Oh, baby! We here.
I got to defend my team, even though I don't feel like they deserve it.
That's fair. I said we here.
Huh?
I said we here.
Oh, we steer.
You in the right direction. Welcome to another edition of the Grossi Perna Show. I'm Tom Grossi. That's Brandon Perna. And this is GPS. Boom. And we are here. We are definitely here. We got a lot to talk about today. We want to talk about that Thursday night game. We, of course, got a preview of what will be the biggest stream ever in the history of streaming. Tom Grossi.
Your appendix okay, Nick?
Packers.
Yeah, like who doesn't like muffins? Who doesn't like muffins?
I don't like muffins.
Oh my God.
Last night, because we had to talk about something while that game was not good. It was.
Well, I mean, that game was.
It got good at the end.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's been happening a lot, right? And maybe it's just games that I stream, but I feel like, I don't know. I feel like it's just a lot of games are just like getting good in the fourth quarter and then that's it.
I
don't know.
We're working on the Bills-Giants game as a new worst game ever.
Yeah.
And I think it was Warren Sharp found a stat where it was like, let's see. Oh yeah, here I can read it about the games so far this season. Okay. Fewest touchdowns since 2010 in games so far through the season.
Since 2010?
Since 2010.
And that's what a team scoring 70 points.
Yep.
Cool.
The Dolphins probably made that since 2010. It was probably since 1950. Yeah. but the Dolphins single-handedly were outliers. Lowest explosive play rate since 2009. Largest margin of victories in games since 2014. Passing touchdowns, a drop of over 25%. Like, there's all these, like, I think they're offensive stats that point to the fact that, yeah, a lot of the games have not been as fun.
Yeah.
And it kind of started to feel like we hit that last season, though. And I think we just got used to seeing, like, one or two offenses kind of, like, dominating the league. It was like, it's like the Chiefs and the Bills, or even the Buccaneers with Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers winning MVP with the Packers. There's like all these things happening, and now it's like there's just a lot of really good defenses, or those defenses have kind of figured out how to slow down what was taking the NFL by storm. So I don't really know.
Yeah. No, I
or all teams just are a little more mid. I don't know.
I think it's that. I think there's like the outliers of like, okay, you have like these few teams that are like, okay, you know that they're good, right? Like I know they lost. The 49ers are a good football team, right? Yeah. Like you could just look at them and be like, yeah, they're a good football team. I think there's just a lot of like, there's just a lot of those groups in like the middle, like, they're okay. They're fine. Because if you look at the Dolphins, even like, but they're weird. And again, it could be a divisional game. They got stomped by the Bills. They scored 3 touchdowns and then they were done. Like that was it. And then
3 touchdowns. That's a good amount of touchdowns.
Well, I mean, for a Broncos fan, yeah, but I'm talking about real teams, which you encounter this Sunday: Packers, Broncos. And you might say, Tom, did you even score 3 touchdowns the previous weeks? And I would say no. I would say no.
I was just going to try to look up where the 49ers, the Packers offense is. Let's see here. Lowest scoring offenses. Dang. The Giants, 11.8 points per game. Patriots, 12. Steelers, 15. Falcons, 16. Dude, the Giants are 11.8. I don't even think the Broncos were that low last season when it was like as bad as it could get.
I was doing a worse teams, and like I saw that stat, and I was like, "That's horrific." And the thing is, you know what's actually funny, Perna? Hold on, because I still have it, because the audio got corrupted, so I was unable to put that video out. So I had, what'd you say, 11 points per game? 11. So they played another game since that point, and they're 31st last week, but now they're 32nd.
Now they're worst. Yeah. Yeah, there's like, let's see, I just came 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 teams under 20 points per game. And guess what? The Broncos are actually over that at 21.5. We're basically in a 3-way tie with the Bears and Vikings.
Where are the Packers in that?
You guys are 22.6.
Oh, sounds like better.
It is. And it puts you guys like in the top 15, but when you think about it, you're
all I hear is top 15 offense
points better. The
Top
Packers are going to win
15.
by 1.1 point.
Top 15 team. That's all.
But what I really wanted to see was defense, because the Broncos are giving up 33.
Sorry for your rough morning, David.
Points. Dang, you guys are really good at 22.6. That's like 10th worst, but better than 33.3.
Damn right. How you feeling about Sunday, buddy?
Mostly excited. I have no expectations of my team to win, so I'm good. It's groovy.
See, that's the thing. I don't even think the game is the highlight of that. It's not these two teams mitting it off. It's literally that stream.
I'm just looking forward to talking about the game with you while it's happening, and with everybody here coming to watch with us. Like, I think it's just going to be a shit show, and I think it's going to be awesome.
In the best way possible.
Yeah.
In the best way possible. By the way, muffins are garbage.
God. You've never had a good muffin, then?
Maybe I haven't.
Do you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man, the Muffin Man. He lives in a creepy
I would actually
house.
love it if it was a tie. Like low key.
Oh my God. That would be the best for both of us.
You know what? Honestly, at that point, I wouldn't even be mad at it. I would not even be mad. If it ended like a 16-16 tie.
Yeah.
That would be, and it would be because the Broncos like come back, score the 2-point conversion at the very end, And like they were at it was 16-8 the most of the game, and they come back and then that's it.
Yeah.
So there you go, Andy. Hope you're doing well. But I do want to talk about last night because
Rest up, Andy.
there's a couple of things. First of all, the Saints offense. The amount of times I said that he dumped it off to Kamara, like, double digits. Easy. Yeah. Just like, yep, dumps it off to Kamara. Up, it's Kamara over the middle. Up, Kamara. It is so boogh. And then they came back at the end, and then even that final drive, and I know Foster Moreau, like, he's going through it right now. That definitely should have been a catch. But at the same time, like, dude, the play calling was not good. They had timeouts, and they decided to just rush it on 4th down and just, like, toss it up for a guy. And we're like, hey, here you go. Dude, like, it makes no sense. It makes no sense. So they're bad. But the Jaguars defense, like, dude, you let them hang around, and I've been praising them for the past couple weeks. Now I'm mad at you. Mad at you, Jaguars D.
No, the Jags defense was great until they started to get nothing from the Jags offense in the second half, right? And that's just, and they call it complimentary football, Tom. It's a cliche. It's a cliche, but as somebody, until this season, obviously, watched a very good defense play very good through multiple weeks and then just start to crumble because they could get nothing from, like, the Broncos defense should be given some awards over the last few years of just surviving through a half of the season.
That's fair.
With literally no favors, no help, nothing from the offense. So I think that's when you're testing the difference between like a very good defense and an elite defense, right? Because we saw the Browns defense will that team to a victory over the 49ers. And the Jags, to their defense, they got a pick 6 in the second half, and that game still was too close. So, Trevor Lawrence played through a sprained knee. They got to figure out how to get Calvin Ridley more open. In their offense.
Got one catch, right? Like that was it
for 5 yards. He was targeted, a handful of times, but they got a huge play from Christian Kirk when they needed it. So, a solid win for Jacksonville. They didn't play their best game, but they went on the road on Thursday, got the win. They're going to get 10 days. Like, I think even though it got kind of ugly, it's a huge win for Jacksonville and for how it sets them up for the rest of the season. For the Saints, like, you've got so many questions. Like Derek Carr, and it was fun because I really am enjoying Kurt Benkert on Twitter during football games because I feel like his analysis is spot on. But I was seeing him and I was listening to Kirk Herbstreit talk about it. I was like, they're saying basically the same things about Derek Carr right now.
Yeah.
And they're both being very polite about Derek Carr playing like shit. Like, they're being very professional because, Carr's had the track record of being a decent quarterback, and it's not all on him. But what the Saints thought they were getting so far is not there. And you're talking about the checkdowns to Alvin Kamara.
Yeah.
And I think Herbstreit was saying it where quarterbacks go through their progressions. It's like, 1, 2, 3, check down. He's like, Derek Carr's going 1 check down, 1 check down. He's like, I don't know if that's because he doesn't think he has enough time. And early in the game, he didn't. But it was like every third play, they were just cutting to Derek Carr being pissed off.
What you wrote in there was amazing. But like, he was furious. And Olave, too, that one play where Olave just like kind of gave up and stopped running, which, by the way, I go to bat. Like, I love Chris Olave. I think he's such a talented receiver. It was a few weeks ago that the offense of the Saints was like even worse, where they like Olave was like jogging and was just like giving up on plays. And like, listen, I think you and I talked about it on this show. Like, you can't be happy, right? You're on an offense that is not good. Like, the offense of the Saints is not good right now.
No.
And I think there's a lot of reasons for that. I don't think Derek Carr is playing very well. I think that Pete Carmichael is obviously a big problem there as well. Like, there's so many things that are going wrong with that offense But like when you see like young players like not trying, and that has to be for like Derek Carr, who's like, dude, like I'm here, like they paid me a bunch of money, like this is probably like my last shot. Like, no, like he was fuming. He was screaming, like, what are you doing? And he had like his own little group on the sideline because it was like Alvin Kamara, it was Foster Moreau, and I forget who the other player was. It wasn't Olave though. That he was just like it was Michael Thomas. And he was just like chatting with all of those guys, like while the Jaguars were on offense. And I was like, I wonder if there's like riffs already because he was pissed. Like he was really fuming tonight. So I'm just curious about what they're going to do going forward. And for the fire sale, like, I don't even know who they sell. Like,
I mean, that's what's weird about the Saints. Like you look at it and you go, there's a lot of talent there. It's just not all coming together. Is it Dennis Allen? Is it the OC? Is it Derek? It's a combo of all those guys. It's not, you can't, like, if you just gave him a new offensive coordinator, it probably wouldn't fix everything. Because you got Derek Carr and you got Dennis Allen. You get rid of all of those three, and then you're probably the Broncos. And Chris Olave, it's like he's like maybe a couple more of those plays away from becoming, I think, Jerry Jeudy in the local media's eyes, where he'll get demonized for everything. And no matter what he said, will start to get twisted. And it's not a fair spot to be in. And I think Carr was yelling at him that he had to keep running.
Yes.
And then it's so funny when a play like that happens where you really need to see what Derek Carr sees in that situation to judge it, because people are like, Derek Carr's mad and he threw the ball out of bounds by 10 yards. Well, I don't know. I don't actually know if the ball was that far out of bounds. I think he's possibly, as he's getting ready to throw it, seeing Olave kind of giving up and maybe pushes it out. Or unless you got the line of sight, does that ball go out of bounds if his receiver's there to actually catch it? Like the Twitter, micro dissection of whether or not Derek Carr was justified in being angry is like just fucking hilarious to me. I think he was, I think he saw his receiver give up on a play, and you can't have that on any play, especially when you're targeted.
Fans were pit. Also, kudos to that one fan for having the sign of like the search bar for an offense. Oh yeah, with that. I was like, well done, well played. Yeah, well played. Like
I put it in the rundown. Like I've never seen Carr lose his cool so much in a game, and he went through a season where one of his players killed somebody in a car accident. His coach resigned in shame. Another player was cut for acting like an idiot on social media, and Derek Carr kept it cool. Like he was a big part of the reason the Raiders stayed afloat that season. And like whatever's going on there is driving him nuts. And I think it takes a lot to get to Derek Carr like that.
I think it has to be so incredibly frustrating, right? I mean, like you look at, even like is it just me, and maybe it's the NFC South right now, but like we saw that with Desmond Ridder, right? Like we saw that like of teammates not reacting in very kind ways to them. Like maybe it's just like frustrating offenses. It's just causing some people to lose their cool. Like the Jets, dude, I gotta be honest. Like I don't know how Garrett Wilson, like I would just be dragging Zach Wilson out of his house at 2 a.m. every day and be like, throw me the ball. Like I was supposed to be catching from Aaron Rodgers this year. And now like, no, you're going to get better or we're going to do this. So like, I get the frustration. It just seems like in combination of what we were talking about earlier of like offenses just seem to be producing less. And then if you're producing even less than that, it's like, dude, like what are we doing here?
Yeah, it's weird too, because like Devontae Adams, right? He's not super happy right now with the Raiders. And the one thing I felt like Carr did well last year, and it felt like he played worse last year than, he did the year before, is he got the ball to Devontae Adams.
He did. You know what I mean? Devontae had a great season.
I think he's trying to find that in New Orleans. And I don't think Michael Thomas can be that guy because he's never really been that. He's more of a possession type receiver, right? I think Carr wants it to be Olave because he is the explosive guy. He is the guy who can turn it into big plays. And you can check it down to Kamara 12 times or whatever, like he did. And Kamara can make plays, but that can't be your second option every time. So it's like the Raiders are worse without Carr. The Saints aren't really better without Carr. Or sorry, the Saints aren't better with Carr.
I got you.
McCole Hardman's going back to the Chiefs because they're worse without him, even though they didn't really use him when he was there. Devontae Adams is worse than he was with the Packers. Just send Devontae back to Green Bay.
Okay.
Send Carr back to the Raiders. Unless you send Russ back to the Seahawks, and everything will go back to the way it was before. I think it all started with Russ leaving Seattle, and then for some reason, offenses across the entire NFL got worse.
You know what happened? They saw how much money Russell Wilson was given, and they saw the offense last year, and you're like, that's all we have to do? All right, that's all we can do.
We can all play that offense.
That's fine. It was a unionization of all the players again with their own. They're just like, hey, listen, we're going to go on strike too, but it's going to be a very different kind of. We're just not going to score. And the Dolphins just did not get the memo. They're just like, nope.
NFL offenses are just quietly protesting. And are you sure you don't want Russ back, Seattle? I see a lot of we don't want him back. What's Geno doing right now? What's Geno doing?
Oh boy.
How good is Geno right now?
Are we picking fights with Seahawks fans right now?
No, I'm just saying. Russ, reunion. I think he's a little better than Geno Smith.
And you'll take Geno Smith?
Nope.
Oh?
Geno Smith on the season, 5 TDs, 3 picks.
It's all chaos all the way down, Austin.
Geno Smith, 5 touchdowns, 3 picks.
I love that. It's a quiet quitting offense. Yeah.
Russell Wilson, 12 touchdowns, 4 picks.
It's true. Mac Jones got worse, too.
Yeah, Mac Jones got worse.
Aaron Rodgers, sure, he had a broken belt. That's what happened. Russell Wilson broke the NFL.
He did.
He broke the NFL, and now you're going to have to pay.
I like that.
You're going to have to pay for your sins on Sunday. That's what's just going to have to happen. That's it.
Russ is better than Geno Smith right now, guys. He really is. I don't know, just by every statistical measure. You take out that bad Chiefs game, and he was a lot better than Geno this season. But, Seahawks fans, they already determined they were correct. So, can't change their mind.
That's true. Russell Wilson
we will give you Russ back for nothing, guys. You just take his contract. You don't need to give us any picks. And I'm not even saying Russ is the one problem, Tom. I'm just saying the Broncos got to blow it all up. I did a video about every wrong decision the Broncos made. And it's hard to truly evaluate each decision because circumstances are different every single time. But I was like, damn. And talking about like getting all of them wrong, since Manning retired, they did. They got all of them wrong from every coach, every player move, every QB they tried. And that's how you get to this spot where you're like, our quarterback's not necessarily the problem, but he ain't the solution.
He ain't helping.
We got to blow it all up. And now we play the Packers.
Yes. If we lose to you guys, like...
That's the thing. Like, losing to the Broncos is going to be an issue for an organization.
It is. That's when you start evaluating. Like, people are like, is the season over? I'm like, maybe spiritually, yes.
Yeah. I'll give you that, Scott. Geno is playing under his contract, but his contract's so much better that it's okay.
Dak got worse.
Yeah. Dak was a wrong decision. The Broncos took Paxton Lynch over Dak. So we should have. No, I know. You guys, I'm saying you can keep everything you got from the trade, guys. You just get Russell back too. I did want him. That's the worst part about the video, Tom, is like all those decisions when they're happening, I'm like,
you're excited for him.
Let's do it. And that's because I trusted my organization to make the right call. I thought they knew more about football than me. Guess what? I don't think they do. I could be the general manager of the Broncos. And the fact that they haven't even reached out to me once, be like, you want to come in and fix this shit? Yes, I do. No. Yes, I do. And I will fix it. Just give me the shot, baby.
Running for GM. Hardman was playing great for the injury. Talked about yesterday press conference. Recommend giving it a listen. Ended up at the hospital. Couldn't feel his legs for almost a week. Jesus. That sounds intense.
That's not good.
I think
I couldn't feel my legs for a week, but it turns out constipation. I was so full of poop, it was pressing a nerve.
That was like go pack.
Go pack. I'll take go pack. Oh my god, I'm dying inside.
You're dying inside? That's my
Oh,
best-selling
wow.
shirt.
That's where it all started. Appreciate you, Timothy. And go pack. Go pack. Indeed. We have Drew Lock. That is true. They have Drew Lock. You don't have to worry about that. But yeah. This Sunday's gonna be rough. This is gonna be.
It's gonna be fun. I did want to talk about the Foster Moreau drop real quick,
Okay,
Tom.
do it up.
Because I just hate social media. You know?
Sure.
I love it, but I hate it. Because that game, the Saints got back down the field, had a shot to tie the game up.
He would.
And the one thing I wanted to say about Derek Carr too is like, it seems to me like he throws the route that's supposed to be run, no matter what the route is that actually gets run by the receiver. So it was like a week or two ago, there was a clip of Derek Carr throwing to nobody. I put it in my Blop 10 in the recap. I was like, this is just hilarious because he's throwing the ball to literally nobody. Last night, I saw him do that a couple times. I'm like, is he throwing the ball just like out of spite to where it's supposed to go, even though he sees that the receiver's not there?
There was a throw he made to the left sideline that I think Olave or Kamara just ran straight. Like they ran like straight up the sideline. And he chucked it like 10 yards behind him. And there was no one there. Like there wasn't a defender. There wasn't anybody. He's just like, yep.
Yeah. So it's like, it is weird. But at the end of the game, he hits Foster Moreau in the end zone.
Yes.
Would have tied it up. And it hits Foster Moreau's hands. And like the replay of it, it's a horrible drop. It's as bad of a drop as you can have as a football player. And that deserves to be criticized.
Parney, you got a $200.
God!
The taco has come for you.
You know how many tacos I could buy with that?
I think you've said that now multiple times every time Lord Taco gives you...
well, you get Lord Taco, you make me hungry, man. Oh, $200. Well.
Johnny John John!
One. I could probably buy John Elway.
Johnny John John!
Yes.
No, Lord Taco, go Pack, go. Let's go Pack.
Go Broncos, go. I don't even know if I want them to win. I'm really struggling rooting for my team as they are one of the worst.
Go Pack, go!
That's tight.
Do you know how many times I'm going to pee for the D on Sunday? Oh my God.
You're just guzzling water before the game starts.
Listen, dude, you're going to be hearing that every single score.
If it does to me what it did last time, I'm not gonna like.
You have never streamed a Packers game with me, buddy.
No.
Like I get excited. I love football, right? I love football, but I love the Green Bay Packers. It gets turned up a whole nother level.
Yeah.
So prepare yourself.
I am prepared.
I would never.
What was I saying? Oh yeah,
Foster Moreau dropping.
Yeah, and it's fair to criticize him.
Yeah.
For the play. Why does it have to turn into personal attacks every single time? Every single time, right? It goes from, oh man, that was a really bad drop, to then people are like,
it's fair.
Personally attacking him, threatening him, all of that shit.
Oh yeah.
It's like it's sad. But also what I don't like are the other side of it, where it's like you criticize a player for making a mistake, a football mistake, and people are like, well, he had cancer. You can't do that. Don't criticize him. like you can't win.
No.
You can't win. There are people attacking him because he had cancer and beat it. And then there are people trying to tell you can't criticize the way he's playing football because he had cancer. I don't know what I should or shouldn't say anymore, Tom, is my point.
I'm sorry, what'd you say, Boomer? I just feel like the kids these days are too soft. Back in my day, I could go down.
I'm saying both. I'm saying people are too critical.
Get off my lawn.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
I know exactly what you're saying. Now I'm just being a pain in the ass.
It's fine. It's fine. I prefer that. But it's like, good God.
Yeah, no, that's
Get off my lawn, cancer. Boom. You got boomered.
what? That's it? Oh yeah, I think we might have 20,000 people in there. Absolutely.
Oh, if we get, that would be sick.
I would not. It has to be like a good game though, or it has to be the worst game ever that people are watching for that. Either way, it's gonna be like the greatest stream ever. So, yeah, that's it. That's it. So,
yeah, I saw like a stat about like his success rate versus like Sky Moore's or something this season. It's just like ridiculous.
it's gonna be wild. All right. Besides that, we want to preview some games, Perna?
I just want people to stop calling me boomer. Really is what I want, Tom. No, before we preview games, okay. Underdog Fantasy, sponsor of today's show. Sponsor of the stream on Sunday. All right. Sign up with our code GPS, and you will be entered to win possibly $1,000 in free Underdog credits. So we're giving away $3,000 in Underdog credits during the game on Sunday.
You got to sign up before kickoff.
You got to sign up before kickoff. We've got a link below the Underdog sign up link, but there's a second link in the description where you can fill out your Underdog username. You got to give us your Underdog username so we know how to track and contact you to give you the free credits. And in addition to that, let me bring it up. We've got a special GPS special.
Oh, it's sexy disclaimer time. Just prepare yourselves, folks. Prepare yourselves. It's about to get super sexy in here. It's about to be sensual.
We got a special GPS special.
Isn't it still right
there? The first time.
Here you go. It's right here. This one. Right?
Yes. It's that.
Is that
one.
not what you were trying to pull up?
Well, I was just going to pull it up inside the app.
Oh, yeah, you could do that.
Because anybody can make a graphic. That could be a lie, for all we know, Tom.
Oh,
You familiar with fake news, Tom?
there it is. Look at that.
Boom! Look at
You've been navigated to us. That's pretty cool.
GPS. You've been navigated to a special. It's the only way you have access to that is if you signed up with our code, with our link. So the Underdog, they'll match your deposit up to $500 as they are currently doing. There's fantasy games to play every week. There's the pick'ems where you're picking higher or lower on stat totals. And before the game gets started, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna do my Russell Wilson special on Sunday, right before that game gets started. Okay. But the giveaway, we've never done a giveaway like this. So we're going to do it once every hour during the game, $1,000 in free credits to play with on Underdog. Just use our link, our code, and use that second link to give us your Underdog username, and we will try and hook up 3 lucky people on Sunday.
Boom. Nailed it. Crushed it.
Not
Nailed
a
it.
freaking
Yes, it is for
boomer.
existing users too. Yes.
Yes.
It should
yeah,
work
and for existing.
Yep.
So just go and check it.
Honestly, it's probably the Cowboys or the Packers.
Yeah.
Packers have a lot of Boomer fans. A lot. Those gold package folks. Oh yeah, we good.
If I have my way, Underdog will give $1 million in free credits on the special Boomer package.
Oh, jeez.
Only way you get qualified for the Boomer package is if you haven't called me Boomer. Yeah, both, man.
Yes, we are going to announce the winners on stream.
I feel bad for Russ because he did play well. But also, Russ played horrible against the Chiefs in prime time.
A lot of Boomer comments in there, Perna.
Get off my lawn.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
We are going to get so much usage out of that.
Fuck all of you guys, basically.
I don't know if he's a game changer, but I feel like he's going to help a little bit.
He's going to help for sure.
He's going to help. I feel like that's what it's going to be. Like maybe it helps get him out of their funk. Because it's a reliable guy. He's not like new-ish. So.
Oh,
Perna
yeah.
got
I had one more
excitement.
thing I wanted to show you, Tom.
Oh no, Perna got excitement. Oh no. Oh no.
Does a boomer know how to do a TikTok, Tom? All right. Let's see here.
All right, let's see what Brandon's got.
Okay, so
Oh no, what's
this I don't use TikTok, okay? In fact, I deleted it from my phone. But this man, he made a Broncos diss track. And apparently he
no.
sent it to the Broncos on Instagram.
Oh my god, that's kind of incredible. Okay.
It is. Yeah. I'm going to play it. Tell me if you can hear it.
Judy couldn't catch a cold.
Yeah.
Traded all the good players. Let Von Miller go. Let Phillip Lindsay go. Let Emmanuel Sanders go. Who on the team now? Man, I really don't know. Used to be the no-fly zone. Now everybody got a buddy pass, man.
Everybody got a buddy pass? Very good. Very good.
Everybody need to get fired from the head office to the running backs. Look, Denver Broncos, why you sucking so bad? 2016, wish we could go back. Really missing Peyton Manning, no cap. Least he won games with his old ass. Look, like, bruh, me and my flag football team could go out and give a better show than this. Like, y'all got beat by almost 80. I ain't never even got beat by that much in Madden. Like,
And down in his description, this one hurt me to do. This one hurt me to do. But Broncos got 24 hours to respond.
What would be your reaction if the Broncos responded back, but also in a diss track? Like they just went on their profile.
It would be the only way to respond.
I think you like full production, have a beat behind it, have Peyton Manning come in and lay down a verse.
Oh my God. The whole team goes at it. Yeah. That's the only way to win. And you can't
they just
win
like
social
they
media
pull up his
lot.
profile pictures and are just like just make it happen. I think
Yeah, somebody tagged me in that. I was like, "What's this?" I was like, "Oh my God, that takes some balls to send it right to him."
Please
Dead to me, Johnny.
Can you please make the boomer blend?
Oh, I could.
It's just it's just water. Oh my God. That was great. That was fantastic. You want to do some week 7 preview, Perna?
Yeah, let's do it. Let me get cranky about something.
Oh, what happened, buddy? Did you eat your breakfast?
What?
Did you eat your breakfast?
No, I don't eat breakfast.
Oh, that's why you're cranky? Oh, because the dinner's so early?
Actually, our dinner's very early. Ever since we had Carr, we eat like at 5 o'clock.
Yeah, it's Carmi's fault. Mm-hmm.
It is. You got to get that kid down to bed, so you got to eat early.
Mm-hmm. I agree. He'll stretch the field. I think he's going to stretch the field. Is going to be the big thing. All right, pull up the games, or do you want me to pull them up?
I'll pull them up.
All right. Packers 4, Broncos 1. I'll take it. Yeah, Boomer Blend would have to be decaf. That is true.
Oh my God.
You don't want to be up all night. You don't want to be up all night. You know.
Need some coffee you can drink after 1 p.m.
During twilight, during the late hours.
All right, here we go.
Johnny Boxer, steel chair, baby. The Boomer Pokemon.
Oh wait. No, we want it.
All right, so you picked the Jaguars to win. All right, so
I did.
Good.
Yeah, and I apologize to everybody who Will and I usually do. We pick every game for my podcast channel, and we've missed like the last 3 or 4 weeks. Yesterday, Will's computer broke, so we just couldn't do it, and we're doing it here on GPS instead.
Same. All right, so you picked the Raiders to get the win. So it's a battle of backup QBs.
Yeah, this one was tough for me.
Yeah.
I want to take Chicago. I think Chicago's a better team than the Raiders, but they're a better team with Justin Fields. He's not playing, right? Fields not going to play?
No, I don't
Yeah.
think so.
So I said, screw it. Because
Oh,
I said the
know.
Raiders are probably the best worst team.
Yeah.
So I got to stick by my guns.
He's a top 5 guy in terms of separation from the defender. Yeah, no, they have to get him involved more, 100%. But I mean, sorry to interrupt, Perna. For the Packers, they always treat wide receivers like weird because like they legit like make them go through all of the steps. So I think you have to look at practice maybe while he's not on the field more, or the coaches just don't trust him yet. I mean, there could be a number of things, but there's competition. Enjoy, Tyler. Sorry, continue. Yeah, no, I agree with you about the Bears, though. I would, if they had Justin Fields, I would have picked the Bears, but
yeah, if they had Fields, I think they would beat the shit out of the Raiders. Honestly, but
right.
We'll see. Browns over the Colts.
The defense, the defense is just. It's gonna, I mean,
and I think
Minshew,
the Colts are gonna make this game a little closer than we think. I don't think Gardner Minshew is going to throw 3 picks every week. I stopped watching Price is Right once Bob Barker left.
That's fair though. That's
a boomer answer, right?
No, I feel like that's a normal answer. Like that's a boomer rap video would be actually.
Oh fudge! That's a great. I don't want to do that. By the way,
that's actually would be a great clickbait punishment if Perna ever comes back to clickbait.
Get off my lawn. Get off my lawn. What's that? I just had a yawn. It's time for bed. 4:30. Daddy's getting red. E for bed. E. See, I'm not.
It also could be a punishment for us. I mean, it could be. It could be. Could be.
They call me a boomer. End of rap.
Because you had to go to like. I think if you just cut off in the middle of a verse and it's you snoring. Done.
Sorry, forgot what I was gonna say. My memory's not as good as it used to be. I can change words to make it rhyme, right? Is that how rap works?
The Broncos pretend they're a football team, so you can do whatever you want.
Shot the frying pan into the fire. I be the music biz #1 supplier. Flyer than a piece of paper bearing my name. I got the hottest chick in the game wearing my chain, Tom. People don't think I can do it, but I could if I wanted to.
Oh, have a rap battle? But that was someone else's lyrics.
What do I got? Dirt on my shoulder? Nope. Dandruff, bitch. Where's my Rogaine? Where's my Viagra? I can't get through the day without either of those things. Medically, I need them. Not a rhyme, just a sentence.
That's just a statement of fact. Okay. So yeah, you think it's gonna be a closer game?
Yeah, I think this is gonna be a close game.
Okay. Why?
Because I don't think Gardner Minshew is going to throw 3 interceptions again. I think the one thing he does well as a quarterback is he's usually safe with the football. And I just think, I don't know what the Browns offense is, even when Watson comes back.
Yeah. Not a ton, and there's a reason why. He needs to develop. Like, I'll just put it there. Like, he needs to develop. Is this the Bills get right game?
Yes, it is. Dude, and the Bills have had the Pats number, so just do it.
That'd be pretty good. Yeah, this seems like, will the Bills offense actually come alive now? Because that does need to happen. I know, there's just no time this season. That'd be great, though. That would be great. Yeah, I think the Bills get the win here. Maybe the Patriots put up a little bit more of a fight because it's a weird divisional game, but...
Yeah. I need the Patriots to win a game, so got to get out of my way for the tank, New England.
Mumble. Get out of my
suck it, Tom. Packers on the motherfucking worst team I ever did see. That
was beautiful. Okay. Oh, you picked the Giants to win.
I did. Well, one, they kept it close with Buffalo. All right. I think Buffalo does indeed have a better offense than the Washington Commanders. And it just feels like something's got to give for the Giants. So I took New York.
So
This is my lock of the week.
I just want to.
This is my boomer certainty pick. If this were the stock market, I would say buy, 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 buy. NSYNC, my favorite band. Still.
Backstreet Boys better, but anyway. So your sleeper team, your underdog team all year of the Commanders, now you're picking the 1-5 Giants to beat them?
Yeah. I'm man enough to admit when I'm wrong, Tom.
I don't know if I've seen that enough yet. I don't know if I've seen that enough to make it.
Is Dan Jones back yet? Would Dan Jones be back?
I don't think so.
Why? Is his neck still
Would you
sprained?
go back behind that
How long does
offensive
a
line?
neck sprain last?
I wouldn't go back. I'm
fine, even if it's Tyrod Taylor.
I have the Commanders winning. I do agree with you that I think the Giants will put up a fight, but no, I think this is the Commanders' game to lose. I think they get the win.
Well, yeah, I think it's every team's game to lose when they play the Giants right now. But I think Tyrod Taylor leads the victory here.
Accurate. All right. I got the Bucs winning this game too.
Yeah.
I did too. I just don't know about Desmond Ridder. And again, that defense, because Tampa is that team that you go, wow, they look really good when they don't play good teams. If that makes sense, you know what I mean? Or they play like those average teams or in the middle. Tampa's above them. They're like the above average team right now.
No, and they're just like, if you want to just be very simple about it, Baker Mayfield's playing better than Desmond Ridder. So, and I think the Bucs defense is better than the Falcons, and the Falcons defense much improved.
Yeah, I mean the Buccaneers.
You can call me a boomer, but don't you fucking dare compare me to Skip Bayless, okay? Don't you dare. Do not do that. That's insulting.
You're having yourself a moment, buddy. You all right?
Skip Bayless.
Here you go, Perna. Lay down a beat. Come on, Perna. Gotta do the boomer rap. It's a lo-fi. Yeah.
You know how I'm not Skip Bayless? Because I still get my shoes from Payless.
Nailed it.
I don't have a microwave that's at dick height. This young fella can still stay up all night. For sex stuff. I don't root for the Cowboys. I never called Troy Aikman gay. Those are things Skip Bayless does every single day.
Wait, did he really?
Oh, yeah, dude. I did a whole video about the Bayless-Aikman feud.
He called Troy Aikman gay?
Yeah,
What is he,
wrote, I think
five?
it was in his book. Like, he insinuated, like, all this weird homophobic shit about, like, Troy Aikman.
I did not know that.
And there's a clip out there of Deion Sanders calling Skip Bayless out about it back in, like, the 90s.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh,
Thank you, Power Flapjack. Thank you. You guys can call me a lot of things. Just don't call me Skip. What I do, I'm trying to get a laugh. I don't actually believe all the dumb shit I say. Some of it, yes.
But most of the time. Like, so that Commanders thing, that was a bit, right? I'm losing.
No, I still think the Giants are going to win this week. Dude, any given Sunday, it can happen.
So, here's a hot take. I picked the Ravens to get the win.
Ooh,
I did.
This is a tough game for the Lions.
It's a tough game. So, like, I actually think this is going to be one of the better games of the weekend. And even if it's not a high-scoring game, I think it's just, like, a good challenge for both teams. The Lions are, like, really hot coming in. Like, and I've been praising the Lions, so there's no bias. Legitimately, I just am very curious how that offense is going to do against a good Ravens defense. And I'm curious to see how they're going to contain Lamar Jackson because like they can get after the quarterback. The Lions defenses look really, really good. Let's see if we see like old school Lamar being played in Baltimore. It's going to be a tough game. This is definitely going to be a tough game. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's going to be too many, Fox. I don't think numbers go that high.
I took Detroit just because I think they're one of the best teams in football.
I agree.
Let me look at the Lions injury report. All right.
It's just like I think the Ravens match up really well with the Lions.
Yeah. So David Montgomery still not practicing. He's got rib cartilage injury. So that's kind of what Herbert played through last year. That's just about like how much pain you can live with. Brian Branch limited. Sam Laporta limited. Gibbs limited. Oh man, it's really going to come down to this injury report for Detroit.
Yeah,
but I'm going to roll with them. I'm going to roll with Detroit.
It's true.
But yeah, these are two very good teams. I don't think the Ravens really have played their best yet, specifically on offense. I don't think they're going to get it going necessarily on Detroit, but that's going to be a fun matchup.
I agree. This is like a sneaky, interesting game.
Yeah.
Because like Rams offense looking good, Steelers defense is good. If the Steelers audible out of Matt Canada's play calls, their offense could be pretty good. Yeah. But yeah, I picked the Rams to get the win here. That SoFi is gonna be filled with Steelers fans. Oh my god, they travel so well too. But this is an interesting one. I'm curious to see maybe if the Steelers actually
Ravens dead. You're dead, Ravens. Stupid ass birds. Suck it. But yes. What were you saying?
The Steelers could definitely win, but I picked the Rams to get the W.
Yeah, dude, I think it was power rankings last week before the Steelers were actually on the bye. The Steelers found their superpower. Whatever play call Matt Canada brings in,
Swerve's house?
Kenny Pickett just do the opposite. If Pickett just does the opposite of what Canada wants to do, they're going to win. Because that's how you saw the clip of him like not reacting to that game-winning touchdown the Steelers had. I don't know if that's just his personality or not, but like Kenny, just play by your instincts, buddy. Just whatever he calls, pass, do a run. Run, do a pass.
But I thought it's not the coordinator's fault. That's what you always tell me, Perna.
I think the one exception might be Matt Canada.
And Matt Patricia when he was the offensive coordinator.
Yeah. It's usually a combination. But yeah, Canada might be the Pat Shurmur of Steelers football.
That's fair.
So
that's big coming from Perna. That's big.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, the Rams they seem like a solid team.
No.
The question's Steelers offense, right? I just don't feel like they're going to have a lot of success against the Rams.
I mean, because it's like, who do you want to cover, right?
Yeah.
Oh, this is supposed to be your favorite game of the week coming up.
This one?
Yeah. It's birds.
Why? Oh, the Bird Bowl. The Swine Flu Bowl.
I had for predictions when I did this, I was like, it's a bird party. And I showed that clip from birds like attacking.
Oh, nice.
It's fantastic.
Swine's pig. Never mind. Bird flu. I said swine flu. I'm a boomer. And then now when I make a mistake, I'm just going to blame it on being a boomer. This is actually going to work in my favor.
Get off my lawn.
I've fallen, and I can't get up.
That said, swine sounds like a bird to me. A swine. It's like a bastardized swan.
Bastardized. Hey, Luke! Congratulations.
Featherless swan. Oh, Luke!
Congrats.
I
Luke.
hope you're showing up to your wedding with that DC shirt and that eyeball face. I don't know what that is, but please get married like that.
Congrats.
She goes through with the wedding, then she's definitely the one, Luke.
That's true. That's true.
Who'd you got? Did you take in Seattle here?
Yeah, I picked Seattle here. Yes. Their defense was really good against the Bengals. Their offense just couldn't score in the red zone. So I don't think they'll have that problem against the Cardinals.
We'll see. Kyler back at practice, back practicing.
Good thing. Wait a minute.
We're gonna go back to it. We're gonna go
Wait a
back
minute.
to it.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Tom, I'm playing to win my pick'ems, not
Wait a
show
minute.
blind loyalty. Okay?
You picked the Packers to win?
Yeah, I'm not stupid.
Brandon.
What on earth? What about my 1-5 team with one of the worst defenses in the league
First of all.
should give me faith?
Packers
rested, coming off a bye.
Brandon. See, I don't know if you're trying to curse us though. Maybe this is like reverse psychology. Like I don't know the games that you play. I don't know. Maybe this is an attempt at a curse. But if the Packers were playing the undefeated Patriots, I would still pick the Packers, knowing that they weren't going to win that game. Because that's the one pick'ems I don't care about. I'm just like, nope, Packers all the way. And I will say they're probably not going to win. But no, I think the Packers. Yeah.
Talk to me in I don't know, 3 years. Go 3 years of losing football, and then see if you're still picking the Packers every week. See if that loyalty outweighs your desire to try and win your pick'ems that week.
Oh yeah, no, it'll always be Packers first.
Yeah, you say that. You say it. Oh, let me see it. Let me see when they're bad.
No,
darn
eye
it.
costume. Sorry.
What? Well, I respect the fit, Luke.
All right, we'll go back to that game. I agree. We'll go back. Oh, you picked the Chargers.
Bolt up, baby. Bolt up. Run.
Go Chargers, go.
We haven't played that clip in a while.
Yeah. Going into Arrowhead, nobody thinks the Chargers are going to win this game. Just feels like one that they might.
They always have weird games against the Chiefs. Like, and they're always relatively close, too.
Yeah.
I still picked the Chiefs to win, but just Justin Herbert just looked really bad last week. He did not look good on Monday. Like, at all.
He looks really good and he looks really bad, all in the same
It's just
breath.
Yeah. He missed, I feel like, more than usual. Yeah, I got the Chiefs. I would not be surprised it's a really close game. But this is, Johnny Barks was one who told me that too, that I think there's a good chance that more people are going to be watching like our game because of what we're doing than this one, which should be a better game on paper.
On paper, it should, but like the way the Chiefs are playing right now, it's their defense is keeping games close.
Mm-hmm.
That's not exciting Chiefs football. That's not what we've grown accustomed to.
Whoa. When we're streaming it, it's going to be like four times better than
Christopher. I don't think this is going to be a good game, Chargers Chiefs. I think it's going to be an ugly, low-scoring game that one of these teams is lucky to win. So that's kind of why I picked the Chargers.
All right.
Like, we just haven't seen the Chiefs' offense be the Chiefs' offense, really, this season. Now, they could do that against the Chargers'
That was
defense.
the only team, yeah.
But the Chargers' defense has a lot of talent. It just classically underperforms. So we'll see.
I am so excited for this game. So
who is real, who is fake, we find out in this game.
I picked the Dolphins, but I would not be surprised if the Eagles won. Because like
I
feel like the Eagles, I don't know what's going on with their injuries on defense. That's what like I want to see, like with Jalen Carter and stuff. But like if their defense like brings them down and is like, hey, no, like we're gonna like fight you. I think the Eagles could get the win because the Dolphins are very much a finesse team, but they're really good at it, right? And they can run like really well, but it's more like running for speed and stuff like that. The Eagles, I feel like, have the defense to slow them down, but this is, and it's Kelly Green jerseys. Oh God, this game's gonna be so good. I can't wait. I know I'm gonna curse it by saying it, but like I'm just really excited.
Yeah, I think like some of the key injuries for Philly. It looks like Lane Johnson, Devontae Smith, Jalen Carter, Dallas Goedert, all limited in practice, which is usually a sign that they're trending towards playing.
I mean, maybe the Eagles' offense like wakes up a little bit too.
Yeah, man, I really wish Devin Achan was healthy for this game, but
I do too.
I don't know. I just feel like the Dolphins' offense is too good. Tua's quick. He's quick with getting rid of the ball. So I think like he's going to negate the strength of the Eagles' defense, which is their line, their interior, getting pressure via, Jalen Carter up that gut.
Yeah.
And then it's really like the other thing I'm watching is just how Jalen Hurts bounces back from one of his worst games last week. Those 3 picks were really bad. So I just want to see how he responds. But I'm going right now. I think I'm riding with Mike McDaniel almost every week until proven guilty.
But this is
otherwise.
I feel like one of the first times we're like getting like 2 Titans being like, yeah, like let's see who's good.
Yeah.
Like let's rock.
It's a really good matchup.
It is a like potential Super Bowl preview.
Could be.
So
took Niners over Vikings. Didn't even have to think about that one.
Purple Incarnation of Satan probably gonna die.
Dude, in the Vikings, I feel like would be much better off had the 49ers won last week. But the Niners coming off a bad loss like that, I feel like it's going to be a statement game from San Fran.
That's true, too. You do need Lane Johnson back. Yeah.
That's a good call. Lane Johnson.
Good call, Joe.
I think, it Jason Kelsey said Lane Johnson's like the best lineman he's ever played with?
Okay, hold on. All right, where are you going? Scroll down. Okay. So, it was 1 o'clock in the morning, I think a couple days ago. I finally sat down and watched the full Kelsey documentary. First of all, it was great. I really liked it.
Really good?
I thoroughly enjoyed it. Second of all, dude, like, I always liked Jason Kelsey, but now I'm like, damn, I wish the Eagles won the Super Bowl last year. And I know, like, you were hoping that because, Broncos and Chiefs. But, dude, like, he is just, like, such, like, he encapsulates that gentle giant, but, like, mauler on the field. And it's just like, man, I'm playing, like, and I'm getting beat the hell up. I'm, like, 35 years old. It was just so wholesome. His family, it was good.
Yeah.
It was good.
Like, it's, he's just so much more likable than Travis, really.
Mm-hmm.
And that podcast has made me like Travis Kelce more.
Yeah.
But yeah, Jason, he's just on another level. He like seems legit nice.
He does, yeah.
You're also a little scared he could kill you.
Oh, he will kill you.
1,000,000%.
He will 100% kill you. 100% kill you.
I like being scared into respecting someone.
Yeah, it's the way to go. Okay. So you picked the Packers to get the win over the Broncos. Is it more about the Packers, or is it more about you just have no faith in your team?
Yeah, it's more that like I don't see my team being able to win a lot of games. Now, is it a winnable game? Sure.
I guarantee you, your running backs are probably going to have a good day.
I ain't seen that yet this year, so
no, I know, but Josh Jacobs looked better. Who's a random wide receiver? Like Jacoby Myers had a great day against us.
Yeah, but Myers been good all year. So
he's a wide receiver struggling. Might be able to help with that too.
Yeah. No, the Broncos can win this game because I don't think the Packers really have their identity yet. Jordan Love still trying to figure it out.
Yes.
Your defense not good against the run. You're correct there. Jaleel McLaughlin could have a big day against you guys, but
my concern is that the Packers have not shown up in the first half this season. Like they just don't. There's like, we'll start playing in the third quarter. So if like Russell Wilson comes out hot and is doing well, like, yeah, that could be a problem.
You just told me exactly how this game is going to end.
Is it the Broncos?
You remember the stat about the Broncos having halftime leads in like 9 games and losing them all 10-10? Broncos can get a lead in this game. Your Packers are going to figure it out in the second half. To me, it feels like exactly how your Raiders game.
Yes, I did see this. Yeah.
Shook out, and the Broncos like we both lost to the Raiders by what 1 point? Was it 1 point?
I don't remember.
You guys are going to win this game 21-20. I feel like.
Dude, if it ends in a tie, like I would be very upset as a Packers fan. As for a stream, it would be the perfect chaos.
Yeah, it'll be hilarious.
It would be. I think the Packers like have a really good chance, but I am concerned. I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm concerned of like what team is gonna show up. Is everybody healthy? Jair Alexander is back on the injury report with a back injury. Like that's not great.
Yeah.
So there is definitely concern. And then Aaron Jones. Like I hope he's good, and I hope they actually utilize him because we don't know what to do when Aaron Jones is out. So I'm hopeful. You know, maybe we see a little Christian Watson action. You know, Watson versus Sertan, we'll see. But, buddy, all I know is that stream is going to be insane.
It's going to be cool.
It's going to be insane. The first time. Why don't you get your championship belt, Perna? You have one.
No, I
Why don't you get yours?
Not wearing that shit ever again.
Why don't you get yours? You liked it, so you spent so much money on it.
Nope.
Nailed it.
That's right.
That's rad. What you got coming out, buddy?
I dropped the Broncos, every wrong decision yesterday. And then tomorrow we're testing out a worst game for the Bills-Giants one.
All right. I like it.
See how it goes. Because that game was so bad.
Trust me, I know.
I know, you know.
I know.
What do you got? Q&A?
Q&A tonight. Might put out a video today or tomorrow. I'm not sure. And then, of course, Sunday's just going to be pandemonium, chaos. So
Don't forget the GPS code. Your sign-up link for the $1,000 giveaway on Sunday is below. We already got 300 people who signed up there.
Let's go, baby.
Do it so you qualify.
Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Also, don't forget, Perna, the Broncos have a worse record. You got to watch all of Coach. Yeah, a lot riding on this, buddy. And guess what? By the time it's over, there's going to be a lot more lore. A lot more. But folks,
If you guys finish ahead of us and take the quarterback we need, I'm going to be probably more mad than having to watch all of that.
That's fair. That's fair. No. 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 But folks, thank you so much for watching. I'm Tom Grossi. That's Brandon Perna. We will see you on Sunday for the first time ever. Packers, Broncos, Grossi versus Perna together, streaming. It's going to be a time. But this is GPS.
It's going to be so fun.
And you have been navigated.
And you've reached your destination.
And guess what? I'm going to walk on your lawn. I'm going to walk.
Oh, don't you dare talk. You get off my lawn!
Cool.